You ever have one of those moments where someone is so confident they're in charge, only for the truth to completely knock the wind out of them? That's exactly what happened when the local HOA's president, let's just call her Karen, stormed down to my lake one summer afternoon and tried to play sheriff in front of my friends and family. What she didn't realize was that she had just picked the wrong battle on the wrong property. It all started when I invited a few friends over for a weekend barbecue by the lake. The land, including the lake, has been in my family for decades. We fish there, swim there, and host gatherings every summer. But apparently, Karen had recently gotten it in her head that the HOA controlled everything in sight, even though the lake sat entirely on my private land, far outside their jurisdiction. Halfway through the day, while my guests were enjoying themselves, Karen came marching down in her oversized sun hat, clipboard in hand, and an attitude that could sour milk. She started barking orders. No fishing allowed here. No swimming without HOA permits. You need to clear out immediately. My guests looked at me nervously, unsure if she had any real authority. Karen, clearly loving the attention, puffed herself up and started writing down names as if she were issuing citations. That's when I stepped in. Calmly, I walked up to her and asked, "Karen, can you show me which HOA regulation covers this lake?" She scoffed and waved her hand at me, saying it's common property. Everyone has to follow the HOA rules. I smiled, reached into my folder of documents I keep handy for situations exactly like this, and pulled out the land deed. Holding it up, I said, "Actually, Karen, this entire lake, every inch of it is my private property. Here's the deed." Notarized and recorded with the county, her jaw practically hit the dock. The color drained from her face as she realized she had zero power here. My guests chuckled, some even clapped, while Karen stammered about calling the board and checking with the county. I just looked her dead in the eye and said, "Go ahead. They'll tell you the same thing. This lake isn't yours. It never was." Needless to say, she turned on her heel and stormed away without another word. My guests spent the rest of the day laughing about Lake Karen while enjoying the water in peace. The lesson? Some people love to act like they own the world until reality smacks them with the truth. This story is just the beginning. There is so much more ahead. Subscribe to the channel to join me on this journey.